Hello, and welcome to Psychology Demystified with me, Dr. Karen. A lot of people reach a point in their relationships where they start to wonder whether they're the ones who are the more serious one, and then they want to try and gauge whether their partner is on the same page. So here are some quick tips on how to know if your partner is ready to go to the next level. The first one is I talk versus we talk. Now, what on earth is I versus we talk? I talk is when someone asks you what you're doing, you say, I'm going on a trip with so-and-so, and I'm going to do this with so-and-so, as opposed to saying, we are going on a trip, we think, we are going to buy a couch, we are going to go for a movie, we. So I versus we. When they start to see you as a we instead of just an I, then there's a likelihood that things are getting serious and they're seeing you as a couple, maybe long term. The second one is active listening. This is where you have someone in a relationship who doesn't only hear what you say, but they also remember what you say and sometimes repeat it to you in the future. Now, I know active listening happens among politicians and people who are networking with you because they listen to you to try and see if you have similar goals. When it comes to a relationship, however, the active listening is different. Someone who's smitten with you will be interested in learning about your goals and interested in trying to figure out where your future is going with a view to trying to see if you can have a future together. So the active listening that you get from either politicians or people who are networking with you is going to be very different than the one that you get from a partner who actually remembers when you said that you didn't like strawberries in a certain kind of cake at some point in your life when you were 2 years old. That's the difference. The third one is nearness or proximity to you. Someone who wants a deeper relationship with you will find an opportunity to be near you in person no matter what. No amount of texting, no amount of FaceTiming, no amount of other communication is going to be enough. Someone who's enamored with you wants to have you right next to them in the same room. And what usually happens is even if you're sitting with a crowd of people, you will find that this person somehow finds a way to end up sitting next to you. You don't know when or how they got there, but they did. So proximity to you is kind of a big clue. They're interested in sharing their personal space with you and being within your personal space as well. The next one is no devices. No devices, a no device zone. Someone who's devoted to you and to your time and who respects your time with them is going to ensure that devices do not come in the way. They're not texting while they're with you. They're not on the phone with someone else while they're with you. They're not updating their status while they're with you. When you're on a date, this partner does not want to waste any precious time away from you and they want to clue in and cue into everything that you're saying. An adoring partner selfishly removes themselves from the rest of the world just to spend time with you. So no devices. Even if they're on the table, they become something to be ignored. So keeping it in the family. Someone who's really keen on you is interested in spoiling both you and your family. Someone who's a suitor who's smitten with you will invite your family to join them to join both of you for dinner, for meals, brings them small gifts, sometimes offers to do them favors, just to make their lives easier and yours as well. He or she treats your family as an extension of you. And this focus on their family and your family ends up strengthening the relationship as well. Someone who wants to maintain a long-term relationship with you is eager to please you. So they take note of the things that you mentioned, from your favorite foods to things that you like fashion-wise. And a lot of times they do their best to be able to obtain it for you. If they can, right now they'll get it for you. But if not, they'll take note of it and at some point you'll find it on your doorstep. Actions and words. Within any relationship, there's always a desire for a closer connection. And usually this is on full display both in words and in action. So when your partner says that they're going to do something, they don't only say that they're going to do it, they go ahead and do it. And they verbalize and behave in a way that matches exactly what they said. So pretty much they put their money where their mouth is. It's as simple as that. Keep in mind these are just a few quick, short and sharp tips just to know if someone wants to take it to the next level. There are so many others. Remember, humans are not made in one template. If they were, it'd be so easy to know where someone's going. But those are a few markers to know that someone wants to take it to the next level. It doesn't mean that everyone's going to do all the ones that I mentioned, but if they do a large majority of them, then keep watching for signs. Don't jump to conclusions. And sometimes, you know what? Just let things flow and let them happen as they will. Don't rush them. Sometimes overthinking things actually harms them. So just enjoy the relationship. If they're keen to go further, they will let you know. But if you could not wait, those tips are for you. And I hope that they help in some way. All right, take care. Hugs and kindness, always. Okay, if that bug comes back, we're gonna have a conversation, and not a good one.